We should be live. So hello and welcome back to ARK ODYSSEY Gaming, where we are on ARK, and I haven't done too much with the base off camera because I didn't want to really get into the nitty gritty of building, but I have put like some stone under the water. Basically, that's about it. That's all I've really done. And I've got rid of that outpost out there and moved all of the crafting and storage materials inside the main base itself, so we don't have to keep running up and down this long bridge. But we're not going to be building straight away. The first thing we're going to do is I am probably going to go get myself killed by a Gigantoraptor, because so I've been collecting resources like most of yesterday and today. A dozen hours or so of resource gathering. And then look what spawned. So there is a 150 Gigantoraptor there with its baby. I don't know how good these things are, but I really want that. So if I remember right, the way to tame these things is to wait until the parent leaves the nest, and then you go in and you approach the child, and it will do like an emote, and you have to emote back. I think. I haven't tamed one of these since we did it on Aberration, and that was some time ago. So do I just... I think I just creep around until I see the parent leaving. Some Dinothereium just absolutely wrecking a poor Carno over there. But the parent doesn't seem to want to leave. If the parent doesn't want to leave, I'm scared to go too close. I'm scared to go too close, okay? Right. This tree is really annoyingly positioned. This little tree right here. Does that count as it being far enough away? I don't think it does. I'm scared of this thing. It aggroed to me earlier, and I had to just run. It would not de-aggro from me. So I stopped... Oh, a 120 Mesopithecus as well. I stopped collecting resources. Which is really annoying because I didn't have enough. Come on. Leave your child. I will take care of it. He's doing something. He aggroed to something. Okay. Oh, and then he zoomed right back. Alright, so not yet. I can see the child there. I don't know how good these things are when they're a high level. They are really pretty though. That's why I can't turn this thing down really. I can't not take this. Oh. Oh no, I think I spooked the baby back to the nest. I think I have to get the baby while it's in the nest. Alright, that seems to be... Alright, should we see if it'll do anything with me? It's not doing anything. Uh-oh! 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 Oh dear! That went badly. Right. Am I doing something wrong here? Should I be wearing like more ghillie or something? Oh no. I could go and try and grab some ghillie. Alright, let's do that. Let's go grab some ghillie from my boxes and see if that helps at least a little bit. I suppose my armor did just kind of save me, but at the same time... Somewhere... I'm gonna have ghillie somewhere. Alright, ghillie top. Is that all I have? Is that the one piece of ghillie I have? Ghillie pants. Hello, little monster. Okay, so we've got a couple of bits of ghillie here. Are there any more ghillie in this? No. Alright, so. Let's put the ghillie on. Ghillie is traditionally worn with bowler hats, don't you know? That's how ghillie is usually worn. And let's see if that helps us in any way, shape, or form. I think it should leave its nest. If I remember right, that's what it should do. It should leave its nest. It should wander off a little bit, and then I should be able to get in there, but it's not doing the wandering part of this. I am invisible. I am a bush wearing a bowler hat. You see nothing. Do I have to, like, creep all the way in? You need fertilized eggs. Is that what I need? That is what I need. You are exactly right. That is exactly what I'm missing. You drop eggs. You drop eggs. I knew I was missing something. Oh, you beautiful little monster. Yes, yes, I knew I'd forgotten something. Thank you. So we need to go back to our old base and pick up some fertilized eggs, which we should have a ton of, and then we can drop them, and that should distract him while we go and tame the child. There we go. I knew there was a part of this I was just... What was that noise? That sounded big. Like... Oh no, it was just an aloe. Oh, that's a shame. I thought that sounded like giga big, but no, just an aloe. Ah. Right. Okay. Yao had apparently entirely forgotten a major step of the taming process when it comes to Gigantoraptors. But what we're gonna do now is flap over to the raft, pick up some fertilized eggs. I think our breeding stuff is the only thing we have left at the raft. We might just pick up everything while we're there, so we don't have to do this ever again. Just grab the whole raft, basically. Then we'll come back, and I'm going to try and tame this Gigantoraptor. Do the nests respawn? Like, if I tame the 150 baby from the 150 raptor, and I just keep that 150 raptor alive, can it have more children spawn? Is it similar to like a wyvern or a rock drake? Or is it a one and done thing? I genuinely don't know. I don't think I've ever experimented with them, because I don't think I've ever seen a good enough level to make me want to experiment with them, unfortunately. But I suppose if we can tame the child, there's absolutely no reason to kill the 150 Gigantoraptor, so we just keep it alive and maybe we'll see. Something might spawn. Another baby might spawn. I'm going to grab this loot drop on the way as well. So this should be the last time we have to fly backwards and forwards between these bases. I'm going to just clear it out. I'm going to completely clear out the old base now. Because I'm getting a bit sick of flying across the map on a gosh darn RG. They're so slow. So slow. Where is this loot drop? Oh, it's just up here. It's just down. I think it's like down in a ravine or something. Yeah, we're quite near to the hidden lake here. Oh, it's still quite... We'll get it on the way back. We'll get it on the way back. So we tame the 150 child, we leave the adult alive, and that'll give us the ability to test whether or not... Oh, hello. Hello, what level are you? Level 50. Okay, we don't care about you. We don't care about you. It'd be nice to find a breeding partner for the 150 once we've tamed it, but it's not the end of the world. And yeah, that'll give us the ability to test whether or not Gigantoraptors can spawn more children, basically. Alright, where's my trusty old raft? Ooh, a red loot drop. About there, right, okay, I think we fly over and pick that up as well. So, stage 1 is collect everything from here. Collect all our Dinosuchus, collect all these things that we've been breeding, just get them all picked up. I don't know if we've got the crystal for that, actually. Hopefully we've got some soul balls in here. 17, okay. As for things to destroy, I think I'm going to delete most of the stuff in here. Just so I don't have to carry it back, basically. Just because none of them are irreplaceable, and it just means I don't have to fiddle about with them. and find places to store them and that stuff. So we just do this. We get a bunch of XP. Right. I think there's more eggs here than we're going to need. So, how much do these eggs weigh? I'm going to try and take everything. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm not taking everything. Right, I'm going to put the eggs that are right about to hatch in here. And we'll turn those into some more XP as well. Just because of carry weight, basically, between the old base and the new base. And we'll give these a check, make sure none of them have mutated into anything we want. Bit of a stamina mutation. No mutations on the males, so they can all just get deleted. Yep. Boom. Okay. Grab this. Now then, where's our RG gone? Because we are over encumbered just from eggs. RG, come here. I've got so many eggs for you. Okay, eggs, and you can't carry artifacts, that's fine. Do I care about the Yeti eggs? I suppose I'll try and take them. We'll take this as well. And then I think everything else here is basically just empty. So once we've got the Yeti eggs on here, we can pick up all these creatures. And we're good to leave the raft forever. The raft can now be left behind. Oh, it's the end of an era. It's the end of our raft era. But it's nice to be free of it, I think. I'll just do a double check to make sure we're not leaving anything important behind. Empty. There we go. These are all stuff that we are not currently using, but like our Carno is important and our Megatherium are important. We'll take the Carno, the Megatherium, the Oviraptor, the Moss Chops, the Aloe. We'll take all of those. That is just food, so we don't need that. Empty and empty. I have no clue why it's blocked that comment from coming through, little monster. But my wife should be able to let that through for you. Genuinely, I'm reading your comment and I have no clue why YouTube decided to moderate that. It might be the F word, yes. Babe, could you let that comment through? Yeah, the test has worked. It's the F word indeed, yep. I can swear as much as I want, but you can't. Ha 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 ha. Alright, what do we got? We got Mosasaur platform saddle, riot chess pieces, polymer, remote keypad, and I can scrap this stuff down for metal. Let's get off the island. Right, let's get back to our new home. We'll grab this yellow supply drop on the way, and then we can actually maybe tame this Gigantoraptor. So, in addition to the Gigantoraptor, there's a couple of other things I'd like to tame. One being, do you remember that level 140 Dinothereium we found that's just literally just over here? There's a 140 Dinothereium. Well, I've actually found beer in supply drops. So we can try and tame that today. I don't know how well it'll go. It's very similar to the Gigantoraptor in that I'm bad at taming these things, but I enjoy the process. So, we've got two really fun tames to do. We've got the Gigantoraptor and the Dinothereium, and I'm quite excited about this today. It'll be a nice change from just shooting things. Fortunately, I was wanting to do Therizzinos for the tech cave, and I just have not seen a single decent Therizino. The entire time we've been on the island so far, there has not been a single good Therizino, so God knows. Yes, it is indeed about watching its body language and then getting it drunk. I think there's like certain signs that where they like you, certain signs where they don't, and if you go up to them on one of the don't like you signs, they'll just attack you. Is that a cat? It is a cat. It's such a low level that I don't feel like killing it. I'm just gonna drop it off the cliff and grab the loot. Okay, holoscope, laser sight, gas, more elevator platforms. The amount of elevator platforms I'm getting from loot drops is absolutely silly. I don't need this many elevator platforms. No one needs this many elevator platforms. My base has no elephants in it. No elephants? No elevators. Alright, we'll take all this stuff back to the main base, and then we'll try again with the Gigantoraptor. I can't believe I was just missing the entire half of the taming process. That's so silly of me to just be assuming that I get it for free by just standing around. Of course, there's like an involved item. Base requires elephants. We're gonna tame an elephant. We're gonna tame an elephant. Right after we tame the Gigantoraptor, we're gonna go tame the elephant. But I will end up getting shot on by the elephant, because if you remember, my ability to read their expressions is pretty dreadful. But Gigantoraptor first, because I'm really excited to see what their stats are when they're tamed, to be honest. I'm wondering if it's possible for Gigantoraptors to be a boss tame, but I don't know how good they can be, so we'll find out. Whereabouts am I? Hey, Chewy Monster, how you doing? I have seen a couple of the cats, finally, so I know they exist. Not a clue how we tame one. I'll go poke one later. We've got a lot of interesting stuff to poke today. There is also... we talked about this in my Discord server earlier today. There is also a level 80 Rhino on the map. And I'm not sure if she is worth us trying to tame or not. Just because she is shit. But it would be a Rhino. You know, it would be a Rhino. We could, even if the one we get from it is terrible, we could just pump points into speed, and it might be just a faster RG. So there is a bit of temptation to try and get the Rhino. But that we'll have to think about. I'm not 100% sure whether or not we're going to do that. You think any level Rhino is worth it to start? Okay. I also don't want to just do every single interesting and unique tame in one stream and then have nothing left later on. Because there is also a car to tame too. So, like, today we could just do Rhino, Dinothereium, Gigantoraptor, car, and have nothing left to tame. So, where is everything? These are all our creatures. There is the storage thing for the creatures. Let's store creatures for a second. Don't have to be neat, they just have to not be in our inventory, basically. Then, we've got all the random junk to drop down. They're really reliable at lower levels, so you're on Team Bug. Okay, well, I'm kind of leaning towards Rhino as well, just because I'm starting to get sick of flying around on a goddamn RG, because they're so flipping slow. Right. So they require fertilized eggs, is that right? For the Gigantoraptor. So if I take these 4 eggs... Save the game, just because we've moved a lot of stuff around and I would hate to have to do that flight again. Would a Dinosuchus be a good sacrifice? Or should I tame something bigger, like a Bronto? I'm worried that 4 eggs isn't going to be enough, you know. So if I drop the egg here, is that close enough? Do we think? I mean, it seems to be. He's going after the egg. He's distracted. Okay. The baby's not doing anything. Oh, do I have to get in the nest? I can't remember how I do it. Alright, the baby's here. The baby's here. Oh, hide in the... Ah, there, like this, like this. I press E on it. Okay. The baby is not doing anything. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I think it's coming. No. At this rate, I am not going to have enough eggs to do this. Where's the baby gone? Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. I failed miserably. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Leave me alone. Forgive me! Please forgive me! Alright, so I'm bad at this. Like, actively bad at this taming method. ASD popped up in the bottom of the screen. Copy the ASDs. Oh! I thought I had to copy the emote back at it. I didn't realize it was just a fucking quick put. Like a prompt thing. God, I'm stupid. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. We got our trusty RG this time. Thank you. Okay, let's give this another go. So, we drop an egg round here. I feel like that's after the egg, yeah. Hide in the nest. Alright, so we've got WASD. Oh, I mistimed it entirely. I'm such an idiot. I pressed the right button, though. Right, I kind of got it that time. We might need more eggs for this process, though. Right, I understand entirely what I'm supposed to do now. There we go. It took me a few minutes, but I got the gist. All right. So, he's going to jump up, and then he does his thing. And he's bowing, so we bow. Okay. Okay. He's still eating the egg. He's done with the egg, we leave. Alright, he aggroed to something. I'm gonna drop an egg about here. Oh man, he's just aggroing to fucking everything. I don't know if we can do this while he's aggroed to stuff, but let's find out. Come on, baby. Ignore your mother being at war. I think, yeah, we can. Okay, baby's happy. Oh, God! Baby unhappy. We're just gonna leave, we're just gonna leave. Right, he hasn't gone for the egg we dropped yet, though. I think that might be... Give him a second. Right, I think he's going for the egg we dropped now. Okay. There's the child. Come on. Come on. Right. He is bowing. Alright, can we get another one in before Mum comes back, do we think? Let's see, we have to be careful though. She doesn't seem to hit very hard, to be fair. She's pretty easy to get away from. Alright, we're gonna get another one. He is flapping. Can we get a third? Nope. Thumbs up. Alright, I'm gonna drop an egg over here. This is our last egg, so we are probably gonna need more eggs, which is kind of shit. I wonder, does this tame like drop while I get more eggs? Maybe that's gonna be really bad if it does. We might get 3 here, which will get him to like 60%, and then we'll need another egg. I'm sure with everything we've got lying around, something somewhere will want to do the hanky-panky and give us an egg. Come on, little Gigantoraptor. Climb in the nest, be my friend. Okay. He is flapping, and then he's going to spin. We haven't had a spin yet. Alright, keep an eye on him. So did we lose taming effectiveness because we did the first couple wrong? Is that what happened? I think it must be. I'd like to get one more before Mum comes back. Come on, child. Right, child's coming. So is Mum, though. We're out. We're out. Right, let's see if we can get some more eggs. With all of those Dinosuchus we have, surely we can get some eggs. One would hope. I'm going to just fill my greenhouse with Dinosuchus for a moment, I think. So if we go... Male Dinosuchus. Female... Oh, they're not ready. Oh, some of them are ready to breed. Some of them are ready to breed. So it's only 4 females with the 1 male. Okay. Oh, and now I'm inside it. Yes, yes. I love that. I love that that happens with the Dinosuchus. Hades, you're not supposed to be here. You're not the right one. Okay, and more female Dinosuchus. Another female Dinosuchus. This is totally the right use for a greenhouse. It should be filled with crocodiles. Enable mating, behavior, copy settings. Okay. This one is breeding, so we'll get an egg from this one at least. Can you place multiple eggs at once? Ooh. I would like to try that. Do I have anything else that can give me eggs? Not really. The baryonyx, but like that's an egg. I suppose we could do it anyway. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get them out. An egg is better than not an egg. Behavior, enable mating. Mating. Ah, because I missed the timing. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Are you picking up eggs? Terminal settings, collect fertilized eggs. Okay. All right. So, he's at 46, and his taming effectiveness is dropping. I've just watched it go down. Oh, I've messed this guy up so badly. Fuck. So I should have just put down a ton of fertilized eggs, is what you're saying. And then it would have been a lot smoother. If I... There's no way to, like, reset the taming on it, is it? The Dinosuchus can be carried by wyverns, so not a good candidate. Okay, so we'll have to tame the baryonyx then. The Barry... Words. We'll have to tame the Bronto that I've found then. Okay. Reset the taming, punch the... Okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go smack the child. I'm gonna go punch the child, and then if that doesn't work, we'll drug the child. I'm sure the mother's gonna absolutely adore me for this. Hi, friend! Nope, that didn't reset the taming. That didn't reset the taming. It doesn't seem to want to follow me on, like, this direction. That didn't reset the taming or drop the taming effectiveness, so you are free to just punch the babies. It's fine, it doesn't cause any harm. Do you like my collection of Gallimimus? They're not my Gallimimus, they just sort of live here now. So the other theory is put the baby to sleep? I don't like how low its health is, though, to be honest. Its health is pretty low. I mean, we're not going to actually use them for combat, are we? So I suppose its taming effectiveness doesn't matter too much. I would prefer it to be better, though. You vote trying it and just dealing with it. Alright, we'll put him to sleep. Where are my arrows? There are my arrows. Starving. De-render it. So what? Put it to sleep and then go completely out of render. That's our theory. Can box mom in with Bill. Oh, there's a ferry now. If I box the mother in, can I just tame it for free? Like, does that work? Mom has to walk like a strider. Yeah, I think the ferry has to die. That's got to be step one. Step one is this level 70 ferry has to die, because it's strong enough to be annoying, but not strong enough for us to want it. Okay. Just gonna tank it. It does next to nothing to me, so why not? Yeah, its health is going down really fast. I think this baby is super wounded. There's only so... I think the baby's been attacked a couple of times. I'll put a couple more shots into it, but I don't think it'll be worth it. I think we're gonna lose the child here. I can put like 2 or 3 more in. I can put 2 more shots in, technically. Right, if that doesn't knock it out, then it isn't going unconscious. And I don't think that's knocking it out. Well, fuck. I think there's a good chance that unfortunately we may have screwed up this tame completely. Also, Mommy's just so bloodthirsty right now. Dude, leave me alone. Go look after your child. I think the child just got eaten. I think the child is now gone. It's not appearing on my tame tracker anymore, so either it's gone or something's gone wrong. Hey now. Let's go check, I guess. Can it spawn another baby? I'm so sad. This is so shit. It was 100. I think that might be the first 150 thing we've seen. I mean, the nest is still here. Wait a second. It's not taming. It's not in tame process. It's still here. I'm so curious what happens now. Does Mom have to come back? I mean, he's looking at me. So he has to have a parent nearby. Okay, so do we need to lure Mom back then? Right. Let's see if we can lure Mom back. And then we can just get some eggs producing while we sort of wait. We can just wait and get eggs producing. Alright, let's lure Mom back to her child. Come on, you. This way. Come back to look after your fucking baby. Man, this reminds me of being a teacher. Trying to convince parents to actually look after their bloody children. I think that's enough. That's close enough. I think he'll figure it out from there. As for the baby... Baby is still alive. Mom is almost back at the nest. Nice. Nice. So we just need to collect eggs. We just need to collect eggs and we're good. We can restart this process. So what was it that broke the tame? That stopped it from being a tame in progress? Was it something to do with moving the mother so far, maybe? We've got a ton of eggs already. Okay, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Ready to mate. Then mate. Why are you not mating if you're ready to mate? Are you too far? Right, one second. I've got an idea. I'm going to steal Hades' saddle for a second. I'm going to try and move. Oh, God, I've got something caught in my throat. I'm really sorry. I'm going to try and move Hades back. Not Hades, our breeder. I'm going to try and move him backwards. So he's in better range. Render or mother or arrows. Yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter which did it. All that matters is it's done. Okay. Should we go do an even more annoying tame? Should we go do the Dinothereium? I don't know if 9 beers are enough to do the Dinothereium, but let's go find out. So we've got the Dinothereium. There's a 140 Bronto running around that I think would be really good for the Rhino tame, but I'd like to breed the Bronto. I wouldn't want to just tame a good Bronto and then immediately sacrifice it. But I don't know if we'll have time, like, to get 2 Brontos bred and all that sort of stuff. That feels like it's going to take a while and just be a lot of hard work. After the Rhino impregnates your dino, there will be a period where your dino will crave a bunch of random bullshit. The amount of craving satisfied translates to parent level retention. Ah. Okay. Well, I'm not holding out hope on it being a very good Rhino, to be honest, just because of a mixture of it not being a high-level parent Rhino and us not having that many supplies to satisfy the cravings. But any level is cool. Especially if they are faster than RGs. Oh my god, that'll make my life so much better. Like, that's just... Shit, from food to element to gasoline to golden eggs. Okay, yeah. There is no way we're going to manage that then, because there's so much random stuff in this game I just don't have access to right now, because I'm still quite early on. But it is what it is. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Dinothereium first, though. Maybe Dinothereium, then Rhino. It's not much faster than an RG. Oh, no, that's sad. How's its stamina compared to an RG, though? Can I just put every single one of its levels into speed? It can strafe. Oh, that's cool. Doesn't really help me from getting A to B, but that's cool. Terrible stamina, fuck. Why do I want this thing, then? What's the point of it? Oh, no. I'm going to be so happy when we're on Scorched and I have wyverns again. You can pick up wild Rexes. I'm probably not going to tame a single Rex, though. You can shoot off the back. Okay, shooting off the back is an actual selling point, I will say. Bronto. Right, where is Dinothereium? It was around here last time we saw it. I can't believe for a second that anything has killed a 140 Dinothereium. So if it's not here, it has ceased to be, and that would make me so fucking grumpy. Last time I saw it was chilling on this beach here. Has it wandered too far from its... Has it wandered too far from its spawn and been deleted? Oh no. I'm gonna be so mad at myself if I've missed this opportunity. I don't see any Dinothereium. So they started here on this little bit. And then they sort of migrated across the river, but now they're just not here. Looking at night probably makes it harder. Yeah, I mean, I can we can do this for some reason because it makes all the sense. I have the power to control time. I just don't understand why you can do that, and it actively changes the in-game time. It's so strange. Is it? Yeah, it's now 7 AM, so... Alright, we've got raptors flat around, but... Raptors aren't going to eat a Dinothereium. I don't think they're going this far up into the trees. Alright, what we'll do is we'll fly directly up and we'll have a look down. Okay, cool, just trees. How would that work with Megalos? I'm assuming you can just make Megalos the strongest tame in the game by making sure it's always night. What I'm scared about is how it's going to work with Aberration. Like, can I just never have the problem of nighttime? So easy for them to hide in the trees. Yeah. Let's do this. If we get close to them, we'll be able to hear them. And I think we can see stuff a bit easier sometimes on foot in the trees like this. I don't think they would have wandered this far up, though. Like, this terrain is an absolute nightmare for them to get through. I can hear something. Is that... it's just a stego. It's just a stego. Where would they have gone, though? See, this is my thing, right? Have they just moved, or have they been deleted? And if they've been deleted, why? And if they haven't been deleted, where? Eat a bit of food. We only have one piece of food left. I'm running low on food randomly, of all things. Every single time I've flown past here, they've been here. They've been fine. And then the one time I decide to actually come with the supplies to tame them, poof, they stop existing. I mean, we flew up along the coast of this river, so we would have seen them if they were chilling on the riverbank. I think. Things don't usually move this far. Yeah, indeed. Grab this, maybe. I suppose that does make me feel good about going and taming the Rhino, since, yeah, like Jorgen's saying, we can't tame all the cool new stuff today because a bunch of the cool new stuff has decided it doesn't want to exist anymore. That is so frustrating. Where are you, you stupid elephants? I just don't... Right, I genuinely do not believe there is anything that could have killed them. Unless a Karkar or a Giga came down, I don't believe anything is killing that. Maybe a 150 Rex. Maybe a 150 Dinosuchus or a 150... like a pack of really high-level aloes, but there aren't any of that here. It's just stopped existing. There were a couple of elephants near our base. Yeah, they've all got really bad levels. I'm so frustrated by that. That's so fucking stupid. Well, I guess no Dinothereium is the conclusion of that. It did exist, but ARK has decided that that would have been too much fun for us to have, so now it no longer exists. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, question. I've been trying to remember something. Can you do... Oh god, why? I literally stopped for a drink of water, you absolute violent menace. Can you do a swamp cave in scuba gear? I've got it in my head that if you have scuba gear, like a full suit of scuba, you can do the swamp cave. I have this in my head, and I'm just not sure if it's accurate or not. I mean, there is one way we can find out, and that's, you know, put on a full suit of scuba and go jump in the swamp cave. So we can do it, like, that's fine. But I can't remember. For some reason I've got it in my head that you can. We ball. Alright, we'll try. That'll be a little bit later on in the stream we'll do that, because there's something in the swamp we need to pick up first. But once we've picked up the thing in the swamp, we will try. We'll just put scuba on and we'll go into the swamp cave, because why not? I'm gonna go get this Bronto next then, because I think I can just sit on my Deinosuchus and tank the Bronto and just face tank tame it with 100 arrows. And once we've got the Bronto knocked out and taming, that means we can start thinking about the Rhino. If I can get the Bronto tamed and bred, that would be even better, but it is only 130, so it's not the end of the world. Bug is the Rhino, yeah. 80 bug is the Rhino. Naked with a gas mask. I can't afford a gas mask currently. I don't have the chem bench, unfortunately. That's what I'm missing for a gas mask. It's a chemistry bench. But we'll do Bronto, and then we'll wait for Bronto to breed up. We'll go back to base, do a little bit of building, because I do want to get my base up and running. Oh, hi! I shouldn't be this low over the swamp, should I? Not on an Archie. Not in prime Capro territory. Oh, fuck. Well... I dislike being here. Okay, here's the question. Which is better for the Rhino? A 130 Bronto or a 145 Racer? Which is better for the Rhino? The Racer or the Bronto? Bronto, okay. Is it just about drag weight then, or does level matter? Or is it like a mixture of both? Or do we tame both and see what their levels come out as? You need to shoot off the saddle for a while and whittle its health. For the Rhino, okay. There's the Bronto, there's a ship Bronto, alright. I'm gonna kill the rubbish Bronto first. Don't run from me. Ah, there we go. It bled to death. Alright, crossbow time. Can you just face tank a Bronto tame? I think you could. I think you could honestly face tank tame pretty much anything on this guy. My mods are in the description of the video, Noble. Has to be 10% health or equal. Okay. So yeah, so we want to injure it a little bit before we whip Bronto out and whatnot. Oh, the Bronto is hurting things. This is a problem. Like, the Bronto is getting stuff aggroed to it. What I might do is kill the Racer and grab its child in case it's a breeding partner for the 145 Racer we've got. Because if we just get like a super easy breeder, I'm just gonna try and get out of the way a tiny bit here because I think stuff is going down. First things first, I'm gonna get rid of this Racer because it's kind of annoying me. Okay. And we're gonna steal this child. Where did the child go? Child, come here. Right, so we've got a female Racer. So hopefully the big Racer down in the swamp is male. Because if it is, we've just immediately got a breeding pair of Racers and we'll have to tame the one. Man, this Bronto is tanky. suppose it makes sense he's a level 130 Bronto, but I wasn't expecting him to take more than sort of 40 shots. He's not even torpor running yet. He's just eating these shots to the chest and just doesn't care. Please could you fall asleep? There's got to be some sort of insect god. There's got to be a god of pestilence or plague or something, or a locust. The Egyptians must have a locust god, surely. Is this guy gonna die before he goes unconscious? This guy might actually die before he falls unconscious. He looks beat to hell. Kind of worried. I suppose I'm only doing 70 damage to him. Like, it's not a lot. Oh, we got a topper run. Come on. Come on, big fella. I need to start adding the sex of tames when I find them and mark them on my map. Yes, I downloaded all of my mods from the in-game mod thing because I'm not smart enough to do it another way, to be honest. If this guy here is male, then I'm also taking him. So then we definitely have a breeding pair. But let's get this Bronto out first. He just doesn't want to go down. Go down, you bastard! He's got friends now. He's unconscious. Okay. All right. So Bronto's down first. Then I want to go check on that passer. Because if it is a baby male and a baby female passer, I'm so happy with that. There's a frog there too. Everything wants to fight me. Okay. Racer, what is your baby? Female? So same. So yeah, we're not going to take that. That's fine. You get to live. Okay. I think we leave the area now. We're gonna have to come back with some berries shortly, but we can get out of here for now. I want to... Yeah, we're gonna have to go back up to the base and grab some berries. That's what we're gonna have to do. Okay. Which is that way. Right, so Bronto tame is pretty straightforward. We just stick berries in him and he's ours. We'll have a check on the health of the Gigantoraptor, and we'll have a quick check to see how many eggs we have lying around. I think if we've got maybe like 10 eggs, we're probably golden. And then what other stuff did we want to tame? There's still the car up on top of the mountain, but I'll be honest with you, I am just genuinely scared of cars. I have attempted to tame a car once, and I think that was on a server with a few people, and we just all died constantly. It was a mess. So I'm quite scared of the car. Bring a Herbie for taming. Yeah, I really should bring a Herbie when I'm out taming. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Was it? It wasn't ARK Editions. It was AC2 that had my favorite berry collector. It was this... Oh, what was it called? It was this raptor thing, and it was the most beautiful tame. It was my favorite creature in all of ARK. Of like ARK Evolved, and I don't think it's been modded into ASA yet. But that was my favorite berry tame. I can't for the life of me remember what it was called though. Someone might... So it might be still in someone's head. But it was this blue, like, aquatic raptor. It was so cool. Alright, We'll take the mammoth as a berry tame. That works. And we'll quickly check on the baby. And yeah, these Dinothereium here are just taunting me with their mediocrity compared to the 141 we lost. Is baby still alive? Baby is still alive? Baby's looking kind of healthy now. Nice. Okay. Osteoraptor, yes! Oh, God, I want the Osteoraptor back. I want that so desperately. We can't really start building until I've got that Gigaraptor tamed. Gigantoraptor, I keep calling them Gigaraptors. Because I don't want something to eat it. So the longer we've got this location loaded in, the more likely something is to eat it, basically. So, I think what we do is we go get the Bronto sorted, we come back, and then we make another attempt at the Gigantoraptor. Because it just needs to be done now, so that I can start building again. Kepri. I do not know what Kepri is. I'll have to Google him and have a gander. Bring food and wait. Oh, I'm not waiting for the Bronto. No, we're just gonna stick the food in the Bronto and leave. Bronto's gonna take forever. Do you know what I haven't seen many of? Thyla. I think I've only seen 1 or 2 Thyla. Which I'm not complaining about because I hate the little things. I haven't played RuneScape in so long. There's a RuneScape survival game that I really want to try. Scarab-faced god who represents the morning sun. That's cool. That is genuinely cool. I don't know if you can hear, we're having some sad howls downstairs, so Ender's gonna go check on him. He's such a baby. Oh, there's an Ovis here. If only I had anything I could tame it with. Right, berry time. I do love mammoths. Mammoths are just... I don't know why people tame beavers. Mammoths are just better. Right. How many berries do we think we need? And here's the other question. Does this guy need narcotics, or is he fine without them? He might be fine without them. I think he's fine without them, actually. Bronto. Not the Rhino, the Bronto. I think the Bronto's fine without narcotics looking at him, though. Yeah, he's gonna be alright. Okay, cool. We can go and we can start working on our Gigantoraptor again now. Quite happy about that. Bronto's definitely gonna tame. If we can find a mate for it, it's a what? It's male, so if we find a female Bronto, either like a level 10 or a level 100 plus, that would be really nice. Gonna end up breeding Brontos, aren't I? And I suppose I also need to go check on that Racer, see what level the Racer's ended up as. Oh, see, sorry, not what level, what sex the Racer is. We know what level it is, it's a 145. But we don't know if it's a boy or a girl, because if it's a male, then we're kind of happy. Can you take basilisks into Rockwell's arena? I think I just saw a Thyla. There. There's a Thyla. Right there. Ooh. 110 kitty. We might do Rockwell with basilisks then. I think I was originally going to do Megalosaurus, but I don't know if they're breedable. I'm sure it's moddable that they're breedable, though. Like, if I mod basilisks to be breedable, I think we'll do it with basilisks, because I just love them. And we can have a really, really big basilisk. Are they... Are they resistant to radiation? Is this something... I'm feeling this might be something that I've had a conversation about before and I've forgotten. And that it turns out they're not resistant to radiation or something absolutely stupid like that. Wild they are, but is... Oh, there. Is it like that? Are they not resistant when they're tamed? Okay, we've got a ton of eggs now. Right, so if I take 6 eggs and I just drop a bunch of eggs around, we're going to have this baby. This will be our child. We will take the child. I'll have a think about the basilisk thing, because I would really like to do basilisks. Gonna eat because I'm like starving to death, so I'm just gonna eat some berries to I was considering eating one of the eggs, but that seems really silly. 100 or so berries might just do it. Can you just not? It's honestly just rude and unnecessary. Come here, you. What level is this thing? Oh, do you know what? There is an appropriate response and there is an inappropriate response, and I will always choose the inappropriate response. Okay, egg time. We're no longer starving to death. We have a Gigantoraptor in our sights. We can go 1, 2 eggs. Do I put them like separate from each other? Do I do it like this so they're not all on top of one another, the eggs? Right, there's 6 eggs scattered around. Oh, you are fucking kidding me! Why? Unnecessary. You chose this, you stupid elephant things. I'm having the worst day when it comes to Dinothereium, aren't I? Okay. Right. Child. Let us do this thing. Let us dance. Come back! Don't walk away when I'm talking to you. Oh, for fuck's sake. My bowler hat broke! No! It doesn't like following me onto here, which is quite interesting. The second, when I'm not riding something, the second my feet touch this this bridge, it just loses interest in killing me. All right. Right, there are eggs everywhere. Okay, I think it's after an egg. Yeah, we're good. Come on. Come on. Okay, it's going to bow. Taming effectiveness is back up to 100%. We did it. Yes, I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Do 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 do. Happy. Come on. Come back. He's not interested in doing it again. Oh, I think he is. Okay, jumping, and he is bowing. And then we are leaving. All right. Let's put him on the taming tracker. All right, it's going to murderize a poor and innocent something. Oh, a dimorph. Man, he doesn't like dimorphs, does he? Okay. Need to get him onto another egg. I don't know if he stays at the same place and eats like 2 eggs, but we dropped 3 batches of 2 eggs, so... You can't get the cryo mod to work. In what way can you not get it to work? Like, what's going wrong with it? Okay, he is eating. There we go. The baby is back. And we're going to spin. The stuff for it is at like level 50. So if you checked all the way up to level 50, the stuff for it is quite high level. It's not like it's not like the Dino storage mod from ASE that happens instantly. You should be able to see it in your engrams around level 51-ish. I'll have a look in a second. And we're going to flap. Okay, and he's finished eating the eggs. I'm gonna go get a couple more eggs. Oh, this seems to be going well this time around. Okay. It's wild what happens when you do things properly, isn't it? Instead of just doing what I did at the beginning and just getting in the nest and being like, why is it not working? Alright, I got 3 eggs here. I feel like he's eating all of them. Oh wait, actually I think he's eating eggs right now. Bugger. Yeah, he is. Ah. We try and get a feed in? No. No, I'm gonna drop an egg here. And then we'll keep an eye on it. Just not gonna risk it. Can't see the tames in progress. Yeah, so the effectiveness on the Gigantoraptor is good. Okay, good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Where is the adult? Where's the adult just gone? Oh, she's there. Okay. She's going to where I just dropped the egg. Yep, perfect. Let's get in. No, it's not a problem, Noble. We all need to ask for help from time to time. It's never a problem. The amount of people that have helped me set up mods over the years. Am I gonna get a second one? I really hope I get a second one here. Because I'm starting to run out of eggs. Come on, little baby. Come back. He thought about it for a second there. He's coming. And spin. Then we run away. And we go over to this rock where we were, and we drop an egg nearby. This is my egg dropping location now. And we climb up on our rock of safety, and we hide. And we're 70%. So I think these 2 eggs will do it. Zephyria, the personification of the wind for the baby. I'm not against that. Why do I think he's eating an egg? I think he might be eating an egg there somehow. Gigantoraptor human costume like the turkey trap. That would be cool. How strong actually are Gigantoraptors compared to, like, where did they come in the sort of rankings of ARK creatures? Not very strong. I'm assuming they're above a regular raptor though. Oh, he's not happy about something. Should we check the? Let's check the taming progress. Are they near Carnos? Okay, yeah, our taming progress is absolutely fine. I've tamed one before. I remember like what the cool thing they do is. I just don't remember how strong they actually are because the one we tamed was dog shit. They steal babies, don't they? And they find babies and stuff. It's a smaller Yeti. What's it eating? It's surely not eating the egg from all the way over there. Oh, I dropped the berry eggs. That's what it's eating. It's eating the berry egg. I put the berry egg stupidly close. I'm such an idiot. I don't want to go in. Not that close. It's fine. We're just gonna wait. Gonna do it carefully. Because there's another egg around here. Somewhere. Further back. Maybe. I'll drop one more just in case. Right. Come on, Gigantoraptor. Come and eat the egg. There's a clever chicken. He's so pretty. I'm kind of sad that the baby doesn't have the same coloring. It's like, look at the beautiful orange coloring. And the baby's like kind of grey and shit. Is there another egg there? Fuck it, we're going in. I got impatient. I never managed to tame a yearling. That's something I'm going to have to try and do this time around. The baby is not interested in me at all. Oh, it's coming. If we can just get one proc off this time. Wow. Alright, and then we leave. We go over to the rocks where we've hidden the eggs. Oh, shit! It's given up again. It just instantly gives up. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need pants. You go eat the egg I've left for you. Come on. I've left yummy, tasty eggs for you. Nothing bad will happen to your child while you're away. I promise you. Alright. Literally one more. We just need to wait. We're just gonna stay exactly, perfectly still. Calm. One more proc, and we've got this. And we should get another proc out of this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Are we not going to get another proc? Oh, I think we are. Okay. He is flapping! My child! You shouldn't have bit me. I stole your child as revenge. Please have another child. I would like more 150 Gigantoraptors, please. Okay. Okay. Mission accomplished. So, baby Gigantoraptor, inherit weight mutatable. Came out with 37 melee, 43 oxygen, 43 food, 31 health, 34 stamina, 35 weight. That is kind of sad. 240s are kind of cool, but that is pretty sad where they ended up. We'll stick him in the pot. That's we've got him though. What's his max health actually currently? 5k. He's got aloe level of health. Similar health stat and similar health to the aloe. That's... Huh. Are they strong? Are they good? Are we using them for a boss? Are we gonna do the overseer with aloes? Yes. Should we do the overseer with aloes? Not aloes, Gigantoraptors? Should we do it? To repair my bowler hat. Oh. All right. All right. I think we'll do a little bit of structuring now, a little bit of building. For a start, I don't like that stuff can just get in here. That kind of scares me. So we want like... This is going to be a pain in the ass just because of how much everything carries. Like, it takes so long to build stuff. Just the biggest challenge of building things I've been finding is carrying all the stuff that you are going to build with. But I am enjoying the building. The popcorning trick. All right, so because Yao is a good and honest person, Yao will admit to something. All right, look. What I did is I spawned in the blueprint of each of the things I needed to build. That's what I did. Spawned in those blueprints so that I still had to collect the resources and all that sort of stuff, but I could craft them not in my inventory. That was my idea, and that's what I did. Because there were so many resources to collect, and I just didn't have time for my character to stand around waiting for stuff to craft. Simple as that. No different to having the S Plus crafting station. Because the S Plus crafting station just does that for you, basically, so... Which is what what I've played with most of my playtime. And it feels really weird to not have it. Yeah, I didn't want to just have my character standing there. Just feels really stupid. We need a campfire, actually. Because I am consistently hungry right now. How have I got 2 levels? What have I got 2 levels from? Okay. Raw meat? Do we have any? 12. Cool. Wood. 100. Light fire. So. As for the building, I'm gonna have to do some bits on the outside, some bits on the inside. I really, really, really like how the outer wall looks, I'll be honest with you. That's probably my favorite bit of what we've sort of designed here so far. Actually, I can do... Yeah, we're gonna get piranha'd again, I think. The worst bit about building this type of base where you're in the water is I'm just constantly getting piranha'd. And this guy's currently helping me move along, so that's kind of nice. There we go. He was actually pretty useful. Good piranha. I do wonder if we'll get another baby Gigantoraptor though. Yeah, baryonyx will help. As I've been riding either the Barry or the Croc a lot of the time, just so that I don't have to deal with that, but it's harder to put building blocks in place when you've got the Barry, when you're on the Barry. Please be food, I'm starting to starve to death. There we go. We'll get the Barry out in a second anyway, just so we can get some fish meat, because we need the food. Is the nest despawning? Where's my Archie? Come here. Let's go check. The nests despawn... Oh, God. Hello. I don't want admin mode. I just want this... There we go. I just want the ghost thing to go away. God's sake. Right. I've seen the nests despawn when the parent dies. It looks like the nest has gone, yes. So I suppose the question is now, can he spawn another nest, or is he just done? And if he's just done, do we kill him? It feels really shit. Like, it's kind of sad that you think it might spawn a nest. I'm happy to leave him, because he's not like a threat or anything. So I'm happy to just kind of leave him. And we'll see, I guess. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Yeah, I think it's the same for wyverns, that any sex can lay the eggs. Right, and then like this. How much of this base do you want me to build on camera, and how much do you want me to just build? Because I always feel like the building process is kind of boring, but I'm happy to do it and just chat. Like, I don't mind either way. I just don't want people to be like, "Ugh, this is dull." Ceilings. Some ceilings out. I'm 100% certain we don't have enough resources. Like, we will run out. I will not be able to get it built. Even if all I do now for the rest of the day is build, I am 100% certain I don't have enough stuff. Ah, I've lost this. Maybe don't put that bit of... Oh, there we go. So it's... Oh, God. Trying to find the perfect way of building these, like the smoothest way of doing it. And it seems to just be walk backwards. There we go. So I think the one thing I don't actually have a blueprint for is the tiny little ceilings. So those we might have to make by hand. I can't remember. I'll check. Have you used the wooden railing for walls? Not for full walls, no. Like, I've got some railings over here. This is what I think the bridges are going to look like. But no, I haven't used the railings as, like, the permanent wall. No. Surely they would be too small. Let's get this bit of wall in. And then it's like, I think what I'll do is I'll build like a little bit of the outer wall and then we'll build something else. Because that's what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we'll build this bit of the outer wall so that if anyone wants to build something similar, they've got like my design. I don't know why they would want to build like me because I'm not a very good builder, but if someone wants to make a bad building, they can follow along. And then... the fuck was that? Why are you here? Oh, no, 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 there we go. This is why we need walls put up. This is why I need my walls put up. Cool. Right. So, as I was saying, I'll build this stretch of the outer wall, and then there's a few things that I'm building that are like copies of one another. So we'll build those. We'll build like just one of them. So that way I'm not building the same thing like 6 times on the stream. I think that's a good idea. Because I've got like a stable building that I've designed for breeding the Megatherium and the Carnos. And it's just 4 versions of the same building. So there's no need to like build that multiple times on stream. I'll build one of them and then I'll build the rest off camera, as it were. Okay. Let me double... Ah! He knocked me into the water. What a dick. They look nice if you flip one upside down and then stack them. Okay, I can try that. Yeah, my base is full of swimming pools currently. Not against it, though. Do I have those mini ceilings? That's the question. Yeah, I made a ton of mini ceilings. Nice. I knew I made a ton of ceilings. Didn't know if I'd made mini or regular ceilings, though. Cool. So we should be able to get this stretch of the outer wall done. And then we should be able to get one of the Carno barns up and running. Because we need to start breeding our boss tames now. And our Carnos and our Megatherium and our Dinosuchus are our boss tames. Dinosuchus breeding room is massive, by the way. The Bronto is getting there. Thank you. The breeding hall for the Dinosuchus is absolutely huge because they're so long that it needed to be way bigger than I was expecting it to be. So if I fly up, I can show you. So we have sort of the main building is this bit here. We've got the greenhouse here with a random thing landed on it. Then that structure, can I just get off and stand on the roof? That would actually be easier. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, there's a tail on my roof. So this is the Dinosuchus breeding hall. Then we've got 2 for Carnos, 2 for Megatherium, the main building, and then that little circle over there I'm just going to use for randomly breeding things like the dimorphs, otters. You know, when I need to breed something small, I've got a little space to do it. I am not sure why this base is currently absolutely full of Gallimimus, but I've apparently built a spa resort for Gallimimus. It's not my intention, but it's what I've built. I've built a Gallimimus spa. We don't have anywhere to breed anything big like a Bronto, but we're not going to be breeding them that much anyway, so I don't. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Technically, the SCS storage mod allows you to breed inside the terminals, but I don't like that. It feels wrong. So we might do that for things like the Brontos, just to save on space. But for our main lines, I didn't want to do that. I like seeing all the names. I like seeing all the stuff I'm breeding. Makes me happy. It's like visible progress. All right, that'll do. Name this place the Galley Spa. Yeah. Minimus Spas. Minimus Spas and Healthcare Service. How can I help you today? I have created a getaway for one of the most annoying tames. In fact, have I even tamed a Gallimimus? I'm not sure if I've ever tamed a Gallimimus. Right. Let's get these pillars in place. So this is what I did all last night after my stream and all day today until that Gigantoraptor spawned, was just farm stone, wood, and thatch and make stone structures. It's been a really fun day, I will tell you that. It's been great. Okay, and I think... Oh no, we're out of pillars. It has 3 seats. Read the galley saddle. Alright. It has 3 seats. Bring your friends. I have no friends. Don't taunt me like this. I got a question mark from someone called Lunchbox. Have I missed something? Have I missed a question, Lunchbox? Is that why I'm getting a question mark? I do that sometimes. Alright, there we go. We can start putting the pattern on these in a moment as well. I absolutely adore the skins. The building skins that were added in ASA. Like, I think they're potentially the coolest thing that was added with ASA. Like, the ability to just do this. And, like, look how nice that looks. I absolutely love how the frontier pillars look. Like, they're so pretty. I don't know. I'm obsessed with these. Okay, and pillars along the bottom. We need to make sure that there's a way out of these pools so I don't just get trapped down here. Currently, there aren't that many ways out. Grab this. Cosmetics make art great again, not pay to win dinos. I mean, I love the building side of survival games. I don't want my games to be easier. I want them to give me more options. So yeah, I'm much happier with building stuff than I am with pay to win stuff. Alright, we are 1 pillar short, but we can get these all decorated. Thankfully, I have a week before my next stream, so I should be able to get the base up and running by then. Oh. I don't know if I'm missing anything in this base. Like, I've got breeding areas for the tames I want to breed. I've left a deliberate, ambiguous little zone for us to breed things like otters and stuff if we lose our otter, and the dimorphs, because we're going to use dimorphs for some of the caves. I've got greenhouse space. The main house has got space for storage and crafting tables. There's definitely going to be something that I'll have missed, but currently I can't think of what it is. I always end up building these big bases and then needing to tack something on at the end because I've forgotten I need X or haven't remembered to bring Y. A lot of clicking. Yeah, it is a lot of clicking. Hi, Gallimimus. I hope you're enjoying your stay at the spa. I occasionally just drop a massive crocodile on the Gallimimus and terrify it. Alright, we can get started on the roof now. So, probably want to get up there. It's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. That's how I did this first one. Just land here. And it is just a ton of these little walls all along here. So that the ceiling has like an overhang. Is 50 going to be enough? And I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with the corner yet. Nice. It's enough for the first bit, but not enough for the second bit. Okay, that's fine. Whee. I'm really happy about the cosmetics though. I haven't used the wasteland cosmetics yet. We'll eventually use those, but for now, the frontier cosmetics, just really pretty. What's my favorite ARK map? Ooh. What is my favorite ARK map? Could be a really basic bitch and say Rag. Rag is really cool. I think it might be Rag. Yeah. It's Rag. It's Ragnarok, thinking about it. Yeah. Oh god, I'm so basic. It's everyone's favorite map. Oh god, my pipes on Aberration were horrifying. God, I remember that. It was an 8-hour stream of just me making pipes. Right. So all this bit here needs to be wood, and then we'll work on the actual ceiling bit. It really was just fall pipes, fall pipes. It really was. That was... What was I doing with myself? Is that Bronto almost tamed? Is it going up or down? 80. Right, well, remember 81%. I'm just curious if it's run out of food or something horrible like that. I'm not missing anything. Nope. Everything looks correct. Oh, I am missing something. It should go... Yeah, it should go here. Like this. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we need the little walls. We need 8 of them. And then it's just the ceilings, basically. And then this stretch of the wall is just done. It was such a nice place to live, though. It was such a pretty base spot. I couldn't not live up there. It was like the coolest place to live. I'm going to build a ramp just for the sake of convenience. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll do it from this side first. Oh no, I jumped off. Why did I jump off? Bird, save me. Ah, no, bird. Bird wants to go back to the fight. I think we need to get the baryonyx out and get some food, though. I'm gonna starve to death while building at this rate. And are we almost through to the edge? Yep, nice. Okay, and we'll just run along and do this. Then we'll grab whatever cooked meat we've got left, and we'll do the last little bit of the roof, and then we're done. Have you ever made a custom recipe? I don't think I have ever made a custom recipe, no. No, I don't think I ever have, actually. That's one of those ARK things I've just never touched. For whatever reason. And we'll put these little walls in place as well. And then I'm really happy with how this has come out, actually. This is, out of everything we're going to build in this base, I think these perimeter walls are my favorite bit. Okay, we need to do some pillars on the front as well. Add it to the list. Definitely, yeah, that's something we can try and get done. I'm not 100% sure how the corners end up working here. So what I'm going to do for now is just build from here. And I can figure out the corners at a later date. Right. So here's the question. Do we just go and get the Rhino and sacrifice the Bronto that we've tamed? Or do we try and find a breeding partner for the Bronto and then get the Rhino? I feel like it's kind of sad to just tame the Bronto and then immediately sacrifice it. Like, that just feels kind of wrong. Oh no, I don't like that. Yeah, almost done with this. Need like some of these, and I think we might need a couple of pillars still. Right, let's see. Snap and snap. That's correct. You should be wood. And then we're missing a pillar here. That needs to be wood. And then all of these pillars need to be wood. And then I think this outer wall is done, and we can have a quick look at it and we can decide if we're happy with how they look. Because if we are happy with how they look, that's good. And we can go build... well, we can potentially go collect the Bronto. Yeah, the Bronto's going up. We'll go collect the Bronto as soon as he's ready, but we can move on and we can build the, Do you fucking mind? Alright, we're gonna need to do a Gallimimus extermination at some point, just so that our base isn't flooded with them anymore. This is another reason we need a perimeter wall up, so that we are not flooded with Gallimimus. Take the Bronto and then hurt the Rhino or lure it to a safe location. But it's going to kill my Bronto when... Like, if it's anything like a Reaper and how it bursts out of your chest and kills you, I'm going to assume it's going to kill my Bronto when it gives birth to my Bronto, right? Alright, from this side... Looking at it from this side, I really like it. I think it looks really nice. From the outside... Yeah, this is a big win in my opinion. Yep. Do you know what? You didn't have to do this, piranhas. You could have lived. But no, you chose death. You'll ride RG or Dino? I'll probably just ride the Bronto, to be honest. Like, if I have to injure it, but not... If I have to injure the Rhino, but not kill it, then I'm gonna be riding the Bronto. Because the Bronto can hurt the Rhino, but it won't kill it, so... I put a 130 Bronto against a level 80 Rhino in a fight. I think we're missing like these. Yes, there we go. Knew we were missing something. Can you shoot off the saddle? Not off a Bronto, but you can have a Rhino. Sorry, you can have the Dinosuchus. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Yep. This works. This works nicely. I really like that. That wall's perfect. As far as I'm concerned, that wall is absolutely perfect. That is a great wall, one could say. I like how the gate sort of fits in, is a little bit taller, but doesn't like break the aesthetics or anything like that. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Okay. I've actually forgotten what my stables look like. I think they're built on a similar design as the wall, if I remember right. I think it's something like... the character will be going... So the Odyssey playthrough is going to be one character going through every single map. So this character will ascend to Scorched Earth, and then to Aberration, and then to Extinction, and then to Lost Colony, and then to Gen 1, and then to Gen 2. He will keep his levels when he does it. Or she, I suppose. It's a female character. She will keep her levels every time she ascends. She will not bring any tames, though. We might bring tames when we get to Genesis, just because Genesis is a bit of a dick. But I'm not 100% sure about it yet. I haven't quite decided yet. Level 205, yeah, that would be so strong. Scorched will be fun. Honestly, Scorched is going to be the first time I ever play a map with the same character, basically. So I am really hyped for Scorched. Like, I have never done this before. So I am genuinely really excited about playing Scorched. So I think it's like, I think this was my idea for the stable. So a similar concept. Like I'm going for a lot of, you can look outside, both for the base walls and for the stables and stuff. Right, and then we use this to turn these into wood. Yeah, not like that, like this. Okay, and we'll obviously have some pillars and stuff. No chomp chomp, only sand croc. So I can promise one thing about Scorched Earth is that we will not be using wyverns for the boss. Like, I can promise you now there will not be any boss wyverns on Scorched Earth. Because we've done that too many times now. Every time I've done Scorched Earth, I've been like, boss wyverns, hurrah! It will be instead... I think we said pyromanes. I think we were going to do pyromanes, because they're on Scorched and I've never used them before. So then like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4... Like so. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll get this stable built, and then we'll go collect our Bronto. You have a zone challenge, 1 dino per boss. Yes, so basically the challenge is if we use a dino for a boss fight, it can never be used again for boss fights, ever, in the entire playthrough. So, for example, I'm going to use Dinosuchus, the crocodile, for the dragon boss fight here on the island. And that means I will never use Dinosuchus for a boss fight ever again. So, it's not like a super hard challenge or anything, but it gives us a bit of variety. It keeps things a bit fresher and more fun, in my opinion. Yes, it's quite new. I don't know where I put that. That's gone down somewhere and I don't know where it's gone. That's fine. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to put some windows on one of the walls, just again because I'm trying to keep things quite light. So like if I go wall, 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 these can be windows like that. And it's just a nice combination of the heavier stone and the lighter wood, and it just makes me happy. Boom. Okay. So it's just pillars now, really. Actually, let me grab a Kano, and I want to show you how it's going to look. So let me grab our little Kano friend, and let's make a Kano saddle. And let's save the game, because we have not done that in a long-ass time, and I do not trust this game. I don't think we've got Kano saddles unlocked yet. Kano, my voice is starting to go. Why can't I pull? There we go. Alright, let me just have a quick drink. Okay, so... oh god, my voice really is starting to go. Yeah, that's fine. We'll soldier on. So, what I'm gonna do, and the reason I'm building it like this, is because I like to see their little heads. So, we're gonna get our Kano. And she's gonna come in here. And basically, they're gonna stand... staring out of these gaps. Like a little stable. I don't know if putting actual walls here would make it a little bit easier to like guide them into position or something, but like that. So once we've got our perfect females, they're just going to be chilling like this. And they've just got a little thing to peer out of. Oh no, it just makes me happy. It would be really cool if you could turn off the name of this of individual creatures. So like, because I know if I press back, it turns the whole HUD off. But like, if you could turn the name off just the Kanos, that would be so nice. But unfortunately, you can't. Right. Let's get this finished. The names can be turned off, but not for individual creatures, right? Yeah, it's for all dinos. I want it for individual creatures. So that like all of our breeding creatures can just have their name turned off, for example. That's what I'd be after. But unfortunately not. Quite sad about the Dinothereium, actually. That's very frustrating. Okay, like this. And then each one of these little pods will have its own Dino storage terminal and will be for mutating a stat. So there'll be one pod mutating health for the Carnos, one pod mutating damage for the Carnos, and then the same for the Megatherium. And once we've got that set up, we'll be feeling pretty good. Advanced floating names. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think you can do it just for a single tame, so it's not a problem. It just is what it's just one of those things that you can't do. I don't think. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's not too big a deal. It would just. It's one of those things that like, so many people have these big breeding farms, and the names do cause performance issues. So I don't understand why they've never given us the option to turn the floating name off for specific creatures. Might just be hard for them to code, but I feel like it would help with people who want to build big breeding farms. Come here, you shouldn't be down here. And then these ones... we'll have pillars going up like that, and then across like that. Not like this. There we go. This is just our little breeding hall for Arcanos. Almost got it done now. I'm going to spend probably dozens of hours staring at this breeding building, so it may as well look pretty, eh? May as well be a building I don't hate to stare at. That's pretty much done. How long did farming all the stone thatch and wood take? What time? I stopped streaming at like 9-ish last night, and I played till about 2. And then I got up quite early today and streamed until and gathered resources until about, so I got up maybe like 9-10ish, and I gathered resources until maybe like 3. Quite a long time. A good, like, I'd say maybe at least 10 or so, more than 10 hours probably. That is the downside of streaming Saturday, Sunday back to back, but I do like doing it this way, actually. This way's... I'm enjoying this. And once we've built one massive base, we don't really have to do it again. It's kind of a one and done thing, thankfully. Right, we don't need any more of those. What we need now is the little roofs. And our burb. Okay, so. How to do this bit? That's what I'm not sure about now. No, that's not a little roof. That's a full roof. Are all Dinos visible boss tames for the Isle? Dilos. No, Dilos are not. Dinos are not viable boss tames for the Isle. They will get themselves absolutely shredded, unfortunately. Stone quarter ceiling. There we go. Wait, that is a stone quarter ceiling. Don't burn yourself out. Yeah, that's definitely a good point. I won't. That's what I've got my week for. I'm playing how's it pronounced? Is it Clara Obscuri Expedition 33? I'm playing that at the moment in my free time, and my God, is that a game of the year contender for me. Jesus, it's fucking beautiful. Genuinely one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. So that's my like non-stream game. What's my strat for the island? Oh, for the Rhino, I'm thinking I have bullets. Like, I've been finding a lot of bullets and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll check what bullets I have and see if I have any usable guns for them. And if I have that, then I'll just shoot it. I'm gonna go like the American strat and just shoot the problem. And then once I see it injured, I'll hop over onto the Bronto, feed the Bronto the pheromone, and hope for the best, I guess. I suppose, yeah, we'll just sacrifice the Bronto. It's just a Bronto. It's not the end of the world. Have I done something wrong here? Fuck, I have done something wrong here. I've built the roof wrong. The roof doesn't overhang like that. I've overhanged the roof in the wrong way, and it's now not fitting. So what I've done wrong is I've put these bits on. Apparently this roof doesn't have this type of overhang here, which might make it look shit, honestly. Kind of nervous now, because it kind of should, really, in a perfect world. So I guess we'll see. We need to put these ones in to allow us to do the other type of overhang, though. Like this. Which gun? If you mean this one, it's the creature management tool from the mod. If you mean this one, it's from the structures mod. Again, all the mods are listed in the description. So they're both just mod guns. They're just utility. They neither of them like shoot things or hurt anything. One of them picks up structures. One of them picks up shows me info about my dinos. Okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah, I think the default button is like N or something if you hold N. I changed my button for it, but I think it's N default. Right. Ah! Shit. That's not good. No, I don't want to be down here. No, I don't want to be down here either. Okay. I really do need to put more emergency escapes from this water down, I think, because it's really starting to become a bit of an issue. How often I just end up in the drink. Alright, there we go. Boom, 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 and boom. Wrong one, of course. So I need to build this 3 more times, basically, which is what I'm saying about how I'll do that, like, in my own time. So you don't have to watch me build the same building 3 times. But this is our... Oh, stop trying to put this down. There we go. This is our just general design for a small breeding hall that gives us some visibility into what's going on inside so we can see the tames being bred. There we go. We've managed to figure the roof out. Nice. Look at us managing to do stuff. Okay, we failed it there a little bit. Yeah, I think it would have looked better if the roof overhung a little bit, but I think it's not a problem. And I think making the roof overhang might increase its footprint a bit more than I would be happy with, actually, so... Hi, Oddie. My dog has just come charging up. He's after the cat. He does not know where the cat has gone. He knows that the cat is up here somewhere, and he must have the cat. Oh, oh, this is funky. Oh, oh, this is funky. A lot of this game looks Nordic. Yeah, I can see what you mean by that. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to break that so we've got like an escape hatch. And then we're going to put these walls in place. So it's going to be wall, wall, triangle, 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 and triangle. Then we'll turn these into wood. Then we'll do the same over here, and then we'll escape through that hole we left. Triangle, triangle. They're not triangles. They're just walls. Yao does not know what a triangle is. Oh, I'm out. For fuck's sake. Oh my, look at how many galleys we've got. There's 4 here. Are there any more over here? There was one in this pond, but he might have escaped or been eaten. We've got a pego in here now, apparently. Appropriate proportional response to a pego is... Tom. Okay, we're missing a single one of these. No, we're missing 2. I'm an idiot. Oh, my Carno's gone for a trip, apparently. He wasn't on passive. We need to get her onto passive, and we need to get a breeding pair for her, actually. Right. Pretty much done with building for today now, I think. Once we've edited this roof to actually look like a roof rather than just a weird stone ramp. And then 1 and 2. 1, 2. And there we have it. A little Carno breeding hall. Where they can stick their little heads out and they can sniff the air, and you know, this we don't battery farm our Carnos. None of our Carnos are raised in captivity. Well, they kind of are, but you know, they get a view. Captivity with a view. It's slightly better somehow. It's not better at all. Alright, should we go see what stats our Bronto got before my voice completely goes? Can you hear it? Can you hear it crackling? It's like... Eh. So do the Bronto stats impact the Rhino stats then? Is that what goes on here? So like, do I want my Bronto to have really high carry weight and stamina, for example, but I don't care too much about his health and melee? Is that the position we're in? Because if that's the case... then I suppose breeding and imprinting it doesn't matter. It's just kind of a take it and throw it at the problem. Unless it gets really incredible stats, in which case we might want to save it for a better Rhino or something like that. Like that's a possibility. There's a possibility here that this Bronto is like the perfect Rhino host, and if that's the case, we don't want to waste it on a level 80 Rhino, or we want to breed a perfect pair of Brontos so that we always have a Bronto ready to go for a Rhino. Could be. Where is my Bronto? Oh, I casually gone past it. Bronto is captured. Bronto came out with really shit stats. Really shit. I don't care about. Yep, I don't care about this Bronto. We are feeding this Bronto to a Rhino. I can promise you this. We are feeding this Bronto to a Rhino. It is god awful. Right. Here's my problem, okay? Baby will inherit the stats of both parents, so the stats do matter. But if we get the Bronto tamed, if we get the Bronto impregnated, I bet we can't cryo ball it anymore. So getting it back home to give it the craving food is going to be an absolute dick, right? Car is the best because I suppose it's much faster, yeah. But there's only one car on the map and it's only a level 90. Or you bring everything with you, but I'm not going to be able to bring everything with me. I don't even know what the cravings are, so... You posted the cravings in the ARK channel. Alright, let me have a quick look. I'm curious. So it can crave absorbent substrate, achatina paste, ammonia bile, black pearl, hesperornis egg, kaka egg, giga egg, quetz egg, element, gasoline, honey, kibble, battle tartar, collagen soup, enduro stew, focal chili, freer curry. Right. Yeah, I suppose that's the strat then, isn't it? We just bring as many of those as we can. Look at my freaking Gallimimus trap. This is so funny. Right, so Bronto. He's big, he's bad. We're gonna feed him to a bug in a minute so no one get attached to him, okay? No one get attached to the Bronto. He is not gonna last long. Bronto saddle, right. Let's have a quick look at this list then. So, we definitely can't get absorbent substrate or achatina paste. Ammonite bile, I think we have some somewhere. I think we have bile somewhere. Bile, okay. There's one. There's one. Black pearl. Three will do, I bet. 3 will do. Okay. Golden Hesperornis egg, Kaka egg, Giga egg, Quetz egg, Element are all out. Gasoline, that's a yes. Honey is out. Kibble is all out. Battle Tartar. It's basically just sent any of the food and rhino horns. Now, I think we've got some of the food lying around. There's a rhino horn. And then it's any of the special foods. It has 5 cravings. I mean, we'll do our best, right? That's all we can really do, isn't it? Is bring as much of the potential craving stuff as possible. And hope for the best. Can't really do any more than that. Okay, I think that's all we can take. Alright, let me have a drink. It does depend on the breeding rates. Alright, we'll take some more black pearls, I guess. We can bring a couple more. Because if he asked for like 5 and we only brought 3, that'd feel really stupid. Alright. There we go. That is as good as we're getting, I think. Oh, we're just gonna Yow-strike it. We're just YOLOing in here. There's no wisdom. There's no planning. We're just fucking sticking a saddle on the Bronto and we're going wild. There's no deep thinking going on here. Rhino can be used multiple times if trapped. Okay, well, I think we're not going to trap it, but I'll try to not kill it if I can help it. But I think that's unlikely. Like, if I get it to 10% health... Oh, no. I didn't bring the thing. I didn't bring the thing I need to actually make it impregnate me. It only lasts 3 minutes. Okay. Should I bring a couple? I mean, I could bring 2. I'll bring 2 just in case. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's get ourselves a Rhino. Before my voice actually just goes, oh god, I can feel it. Ugh. So, I know this thing isn't going to be much faster than my quets or anything, but it's going to be much cooler. Let's be honest here. It's going to be like a lot cooler than a quets, right? Because we just... Sorry, not a quets, then an Argent. It's something I've never had before. It's a completely new tame, so... Do I bite it on the Dino? No, that'll probably kill it. There's too much of a chance that the Dinosuchus just kills it. There's too much of a chance the Dinosuchus like one taps this thing. So actually, it's level 80. It's level 80. No, my Bronto wins the fight. My Bronto wins the fight, so it's fine. Is this another Bronto? Oh, it's a Dippler. To be fair, I didn't bring the magnifying glass with me, so we're just gonna have to YOLO it. We're YOLOing everything about this. Right. I'm gonna land up here and observe the situation. There he is, there he is, there he is. Okay, no landing, no observing. In. We go in. Da 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 da! Okay, probably want it to win whatever fight it's in first. Okay, it's shooting a bunch of passes right now. I mean, it seems like it's winning this fight quite handily. Have I checked that its feet? It's dead! It's been fucking killed! You bastards! They killed it! Oh no! That's so depressing. Rhino. Do not mess with me. I am not in the mood, Dilo. I have just taken a grievous loss. Oh, that sucks so much, man. Bastards. Absolute bastards. It did pick a fight with a 135 Racer, and a 135 Racer is not something to be messed with, in fairness. So, like, well, that so much for my first attempt at taming a Rhino, I guess. That was doomed from the very start. You never know. Another one might spawn. A better one might spawn. They're not rare. Like, they don't seem that rare. Just today, I flew through the swamp a couple of times and I killed two males. So, like, there were three on the map today. So it was near dead. So I could have popped the thing, the pheromone. So I need to remember next time that I see it all bloodied and whatnot to just pop the pheromone and just, like, roll with it. That's cool. Yeah, the Racer wrecked it. Oh, I need the full aggro. Okay, so we should have got the Dino out and killed the Racer. We should have helped it in the fight first. Right, that makes sense. I want to have a quick look at the main swamp and see if anything's there. There is also a frog, a good frog, as you can see on the map that I spotted earlier, so move it with the RG or lure it with the Dino. Yeah. RG would have probably been the best option, just to lure it into onto one of those pillars where there isn't much around, and then we could have just had it to ourselves. We'll know for next time now. We know for next time. Something's moving those trees. Right, let's activate the frog. We can dive in and grab this frog. I'll consider it not to have been a loss. Question, of course, is where has frog gone? Have you eaten him? There's a really good chance he's gotten eaten, isn't there? Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well. Frog? No, it's not my frog. I had a good frog. I found a good frog. And now he doesn't exist anymore. Of course not. And there is no Rhino buzzing around the swamp today. The parser we saw, yeah, so they do, it does look like they attack frogs. Where's the parser I saw? I just want to check its sex while we're here. It's further down. There's a couple of stuff on the map that we still need to tame. There's a Racer, there's a really good Carno as well that I need to tame. So we need to do all that before we do any more Dino wipes, but it has been a while since we did a Dino wipe. It is a female, that's kind of frustrating actually. We will probably pick her up though. But I think this 145 Carno is our next important thing because Carnos are a boss tame. I want to pick up that 145 Carno and hope that we get a really good health on melee stat on it. The frog isn't that important. The pasta isn't that important. But the Carno kind of is. Yeah. Maybe we can find a decent, another really good Bronto and breed a super Bronto. We could breed like a level 200 and something, 250, 260 Bronto. That would be so cool for taming the Rhino. If we find a better Rhino at some point. Like, I'm not considering this to be too big a loss because it was such a crap Rhino, so. See you later, Death Scythe. Yeah, I'm getting towards calling it anyway, so the voice is really starting to go. Like it hurts to talk right now. Oh. In fact, before I start coughing into the microphone, I'm gonna call it there. I'm sorry it's been a bit of a short one again. I'm gonna try and build the length up each time we do streams. I don't know what's going on with me. Ooh, Spino. Should we have a quick look at what the Spino is? Oh, 55. Terrible, terrible Spino. On that terrible note, I'll pick up a few leads of things we can tame next time. So, ooh, another Bronto, for example. But yes, that is where we're going to call it before my voice just disintegrates entirely. I do still have to speak to people during the week, unfortunately. So, thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you've all had a really good weekend, I suppose, and I hope your week goes well. I'll see you next weekend. Toodles!